Hi, my name is Chris Harrington. I am a Information Services Librarian for Middlesex County Library, and today I would like to show you how to access from home the resource Ancestry Library Edition. So here you can see that I am on the Middlesex County Library website. At the top, I am just going to double check that we have the correct URL, library.middlesex.ca. And the next step would be to click on Research. So here I am on the Research page, and you can find all of Middlesex County Library's e-resources alphabetically, starting from A to Z. So the second one here you can see is Ancestry Library Edition, which is the one that we were looking for. You can also find Ancestry Library Edition under the category heading Genealogy. So there's two ways to find it on the website. But since it's here just at the top, I am going to click on Ancestry Library Edition. So the next page that comes up is the library account login. So when you're accessing Ancestry Library Edition from home, it's going to ask you to enter in your library card number, which is all the numbers without any spaces or hyphens on your library card. And also it's going to ask for your PIN password. So this is likely set to the last 4 digits of your telephone number, unless you've set it up to be something else. So I'm going to put in my card number. So this is the next page that comes up, and you might see this in your browser, and it's okay if you do. And this has to do with the certificate. It is part of when the browser receives information. So if you were putting personal information about yourself, it would be something that you would want to look more into the website and in what it offers. But because Ancestry Library Edition is a known resource, and we're also not putting personal information about ourselves, it's okay to click on Details, and the next step would be to go to the web page. So again, it has to do with the website's certificates. Okay, so this is the first page, the home page of Ancestry Library Edition. And here we'll take a look at everything that's offered on this first page. At the top here, you can see that we're at the home page. But there's also menus for search, message boards, charts and forums, and new collections. Here you could also see some of the groupings that they have. So census records, vital records, military records, and immigration records. So to begin a sample search, you have the option of, up at the top, clicking on the search menu, and then clicking all categories, or you can simply click on this green button here that says begin searching, and we can do a sample search. The search page just loaded up here. So on this page you can see where the basic search is, which is this at the top right here. I'll show you both the basic search, and then a little bit later I'll show you the advanced search. So the basic search, you would just put in the information that you know about the individual or relative that you're trying to find more information about: first name, last name, a place your ancestor might have lived, and a birth year. The basic search in this search box here will search all of Ancestry's records. So Ancestry has thousands of collections of records from all over the world. So let's say your ancestor lived their entire life in Canada, and you do put in that they lived in the area. But with a basic search here, you might get search results from all over the world, in the United States and elsewhere, if the search results are closer to those records. So for some people, that might be an advantage, especially if they're not sure where their ancestor might have moved, if they went across borders or what have you. But other researchers might find that frustrating, especially if they're getting a lot of results from other places when they don't think their ancestor ever moved, let's say, outside of Canada. Let's do a sample search here to see how the basic search works. So first name, last name, place where your ancestor might have lived, and a birth year. And then next I'm going to click on search, which is this orange box here. So our basic search results page has just loaded up here. You can see the first entry is a family tree from a user who has inputted information and shared it with Ancestry. You can also see various records here, so a death record, some census information, some information about cemeteries. Here is a United States federal census return. So basic searches will look at all of Ancestry's collections and will give you the best search results based on the information that you provided. So basic searches are good if you aren't sure the whereabouts of someone and they could have gone to many different provinces or maybe across borders, and then you can search multiple collections all at once. The downfall is that if you do know that someone didn't move around a whole lot, you might get search results from places that your ancestor may not have lived. But this gives you some good information about how to do a basic search. The next thing we'll try is to do an advanced search, and I'll show you the difference between the two. So to get to the advanced search, you can click up at the top here, the menu search, and then go down to where it says all categories. So we're back at the search page, and to find where the advanced search is, all you have to do is click on this link here that says show more options. So this right here is what I would call the advanced search. So in addition to the search fields that you get in the basic search, you're also able to put in more information, such as let's say a marriage or some other events, death, or you can find and refine your search by adding family members, such as a spouse or a child. And it allows you a little bit more flexibility in your search to tweak it a little bit more. So let's give this a try and see the difference between the basic and advanced search. So I'm going to put in the information of the person that I'm researching. So here you'll see that with advanced search, we have the ability to do plus or minus years. So that's sometimes helpful with records that the birth or death year or the year that is with the records isn't exactly right on. So usually I do plus or minus 5 years. I find that to be the best for accuracy. I find 10 years a little bit too much, and I find 2 years a little bit limiting. So I have a preference for plus or minus 5 years. And let's put in a spouse's name. So the more information that you put in, the more accurate you should get for records. That's not always the case, but sometimes that by putting more information in, it might sort out a similar William Niles with the actual record that you're looking for. So I'm going to put in spouse's name, and I am going to click on search and see what this takes me. So you'll notice at the top here, we do have less search results. So that is likely a good thing. It's more of a specific search. I'll also show you over here, while this is also available with the basic search, you can broaden or make your search terms more exact. So with a broad search, it will look for variances in the name. So for example, William might have been recorded on original documents as the short form WM. And if you did an exact search, it will not look for all of those variances in names. It will only look for William spelled out in full. So with your search results, if you are not getting what you're hoping to find, you can try and try some different searches by moving these up and down and making your search either more broad and open or more specific and exact. Okay, let's click on search in all categories to get back to the basic search page, and I want to show you how to do another search. So this search would be looking at just one collection. So let's take a look at the resources that are available for just the province of Ontario. So here you can see all of, I clicked on the link, see more about Ontario. These are all of the collections that Ancestry has that are based out of the province of Ontario. So it's good to check to see what's available for both the country that you're doing some research on, if it's outside of Canada or what have you, as well as what's available specifically for the state or the province or the region that you're doing research on. So here you can see everything that's available. I'm gonna just click back once, and I want to show you how to search just one collection of records. So the basic search and the advanced search, when we do it up here, that searches all of Ancestry's collections. So you'll be searching for records from across the world, but if you know specifically what you want to search for, you can just search one collection, and I'll show you how to do that. Let's search just the 1911 census. So to do that, there's a link right here that says Canadian Census Collection, and I'm going to click right there. So this page just loaded up. This is the search page for the Canadian Census Collection. So you do have an option here. You can search across all of the census collections, and if we scroll down here, you can see all of the years that are available. So down here it says included data collections is the census from 1825 up until the 1921 census of Canada, and there's some other ones that are available here. So if you wanted to search across all of the available census of Canada, you could put in information about the person that you're trying to research here. But if you only want to search 1 year, I'll show you how to do that. So the person that I am researching, I know that they passed away, they died in 1912. So the 1911 census should be the last census year that they are found in. So here at the top, you can see the 1911 Census of Canada. So when we do a search here, we're only going to be searching the 1911 census. So you'll not get search results from the 1901 census or the 1921 census, and you'll also not get search results from, let's say, the United States Census. You're only searching the 1911 Census of Canada. So again, I'm going to put in the information for the person that I am researching. And I'm going to click on search. So I'm curious to see where this person was living prior to when they died. So the first search result here, I see they have it recorded as W.H. Niles. So it's a good thing over here that I have under the first name a broad search. So it searched for all spelling variations for William. So if I had this all the way to exact, it would not have found this record. So something to keep in mind. But here it appears W.H. Niles with a birth date of about 1820. And here I am able to find, and you can click, this right here is just a transcription of the information that you'll see on the original document. So if you want to see what the original document looks like, you can click on View, and this will take you to a scan of the original document of the 1911 Census of Canada, and you can find where William Niles is right here. There we go. I am going to click the back button, the one right here, to get back to the transcription page. And if you want to get back to the very first screen, you can click on Home at the top, and that will get you back to the home page of Ancestry Library Edition. So I hope this video was helpful. It was just a quick walkthrough and some sample searches on how to begin with Ancestry Library Edition. I hope you found this helpful, and thanks for listening. Bye now.